Hello guys, uh, it's paper May.June 2015 year, paper 2-1 practical test. Here in this, we're going to do Access part, MS Access. Let's go down to this page 5 from question number 29. You're now going to prepare some reports. Make sure all currency values display the pound sign and are two decimal places. So the whole default currency is the pound, and two decimal places we have to set every currency in the data. Step 29. Using a suitable database package, import the file J215 venues.csv, comma separated values. For this we have to go to Access, open Access. We have to import the database. In the previous question paper, that's 2014 May.June, we did in paper 2-1 the same, importing. So just open one blank database and let's give the name 2015 Access, create. Now, so we have to import the data from that venues.csv file. External data, new data source, from file, text file, browse, and now we have to go to the folder. This one is May.June 2015 to 1. Yes, this one. Open. Here is one. Fine. Okay. Yes, you should get the data this way into this wizard. Next, first row contains field names. Next, yeah, when you get this dark column, we have to click Advanced. Here is the dialog where we set the data types. Over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. First 4 fields are text. First 4 short text, short text, short text, and short text till best fish. Then day permit, numeric, it's a currency. This one, day permit, it's a currency. Fine. Next, season permit as well, it's a currency. Season permit, currency. Acres, numeric. It's, you can take any integer. Depth also numeric. Here acres, integer. Number in the sense it's an integer. A date opened, it's a date, DD, MMMYY. And night fishing, it's a billion. So here day, it's a date. Find that formatable set in design view. And night fishing is a boolean. Display yes, no. Night fishing is a boolean, that's yes, no. So click OK. Yes, here we are. Next, whether we have any primary key, just we have to check. Field names, data types, check your data entry. No, there is no primary key, so there is no primary key. Next, yes, this is ending. Finish, close. Here's the one we got. It got some different formats as well. Like you see, the date we have to change, and also night fishing we have to change to yes, no type of it. And here we have the dollars, we have to change to pound. Here also two currencies we have to change to pound to two decimal places. First we'll go for night fishing. Here table fields. Here just click short text. Yes, select the column, then change it. Now what about this? So what is the format there? It's first 2 digits of date, 3 letters of M, and 2 digits of year. So here date, or we can directly change there. Okay, well, let's go to design view. Here is the date format. Here see here, medium dated, 2 digits, 3 letters, and 2 digits of year. Date. Fine. Save. Yes. We can see the date. Perfect. Now we have to change day permit and season permit. It's a currency. Let's go to design view, and here day permit, it's a currency, but the format is a pound. We don't have a pound. If you don't have pound, just take a dollars. Fine, take dollars. Here also can take currency, and it's automatically to 2 decimal places. 2 decimal places here as well. See, here is the one. Yeah. This is imported perfectly. You can just widen the columns to see the complete data in the columns. Yes, how many records? Now let's go to the next question. Yes, this fully done. We have to take one screenshot of it. Place a screenshot showing the field names and data types used into your evidence document. Design view. Here, this one we have to show. Press print screen. Here, let me take first the light shot. Yeah, press print screen, then just we can crop how much we need and copy. Now we have to go to the folder where we have this evidence. We have to prepare the evidence. Actually, it must be in the beginning, right? Here, that will do later. Field structure here. Just paste it. Yes. Fine. Now let's go to the question. This is also done. Now we have to insert the data. 31 question. All this just copy here, back to datasheet view, save the work, then go to the board here, paste, copy, here, paste, copy, 6.5, 55.5, 6.5, 55.5, what else? 7.4, 5, 7.4, 5. Then date, we have just take this. Here it's showing say it automatically changes, and it is yes, all three are yes only in this. Yes, yes, yes. Here next record. Here both are same. Do you want something? Some number. Pike and the pike both are same. Here 7115 7115. I'm sorry. Here is pike. This should be here. This as well. Five, 4. Five, 4, and the date. River something. Five 45. 5:45. 3 4. 3 4, and the date. Fine. Just click on save once. We enter 3 records. Now question, this is done fully. Check your data entry for errors. We don't have any errors. The venue named River Camel in Cornwall should not be listed. Delete this record. Here we can just filter it, or we can just find as well. Okay, so here from find also we can do, or just here filter, just unselect all. What is the name? River Camel. Go to our River Camel. Okay, yeah, Cornwall. See, yeah. So this we have to delete. Fine, save it. Then get back. Yeah, it's done. Save the data. Here is the report we have to create. For that we have to first create the query. Fine, and let's go for query design. For it, we'll prepare the query. So a query is the one which contains the criteria wise data, and that we put in different formats in a report. Here contains a new field. Okay, we have to go to this shows, fourth one here, shows only the records. First let me get the report. Just close this fully. This is just saved. Close. Even this also close. Now create query design. Here which one? J215 venues, then close. Now let's check what are all the fields. Venue name, location, telephone, night fishing, telephone, night fishing. This is the order. Date opened, best fish, day permit, season permit, day permit, then season permit, and week permit. See, this week permit is a new column which is not existing in the table, and that we have to calculate as per this first point. Fine. And with the data and the labels displayed in full. Fine. So now let's take week permit, this one. Yes, let's copy this. Here as a next column. Two dots, that's colon. And what is the calculation there? Calculation is this field will calculate the day permit multiplied by 5. Day permit, open a square bracket, day underscore permit B permit, and close the square bracket, into 5. Fine, this one. Now let me see how it's working. Yeah, query 1 will take, what is the number of the 35? Okay, let me take as a 35. Query 1 35, question 35. Okay, just run and check. Yeah, here is the one we got. It's multiplied. Day permit, what is the day permit? Here day permit is 3, suppose $5, 5 into 5, 25. See there, it's perfect calculation. Yeah, this is done. Has the week permit field displayed as a currency. Let's go to design view. Here this one, select the field, go to property sheet, and here format is currency. It's a dollars, it will take automatically. Decimal places are 2. Close, save. Okay, fine, this whole thing is done. Shows only the records where the location is Devon or Cornwall or Dorset. Anyone. This is a text comparison. We have to go for like operator we're going to use. So Devon, I'm copying this Devon. Here design view, under which one it is? Under location. Location is here. Under criteria, like Devon, just paste Devon, or again like Another one, let me get that. Cornwall, copy, paste again, or like. Another one I have to get. The last one, Dorset. Only 3 they want in the location. Here, paste. Just click outside, automatically the farm level set. Can you see that completely? See that is a 1. Okay, now let me run this query. Actually, I have the full query having full data having all the locations, but in this query we want only 3 locations. Yes, save and run. Location, you see there, Cornwall, Devon, Dorset, only these 3. Fine, this is a query. But if you see the table, the base table, see all are there, Birmingham, Bucks, or whatever, the no something, Cleveland, all. But in this query, our the condition criteria is working perfectly. Yeah, best fishes, carp or pike. See again, no text comparison. So copy, go to design, best fish here, like carp or like pike. Only these 2 they want. Fine, this is also done. Now shall we check once how it's showing the best fish? Check in this, carp or pike only. Fine, the records are further reducing with all these criteria. Yeah, and night fishing is yes. Night fishing, go to design, night fishing is yes. Yes, let me just run it. Yeah, night fishing all yes. Fine. Next question. Yeah, this whole thing is done. And now we have to go for the report generation from here onwards. Okay, for that we'll take report wizard. Okay, this whole thing is perfect. Save and close. Keep this area empty totally. Now create report wizard. Now query 35 is our base data for this report. Take all the columns. Next. Yeah, here we don't have any leveling and all. Here, what more conditions in this? Fits in single page. Orientation is landscape. Okay, landscape. Ascending, descending we don't have. No ascending, descending. No. Next, here landscape and fits in single page. Select. Includes heading West Country venues. Copy this. Here we can just paste that what you brought and modify the report's design. Okay, yes, this is the one. This is in design view. If you want to see the report view or layout view, here is the one. We can adjust these columns to appear clearly. Just move them. Here also we have to clearly. It's a date. Find any more data. Here, see the date as well. Here, charges, so that the whole data appears perfectly. This as well. Season permit. And here, big permit is not that clear. Now it's fine. Okay, everything is perfect. On a single page it fits. Save. Now let's go to the question. Has your name, sent number and candidate number on the right on the top of the report? Yeah, go to home, design view, here on the top here. Yes, let's take one label, just drag a space over there, and here our name, center number, and candidate number. Yes, save. Just we can see the layout view. Yeah, you can see that our details on the top and all the data is visible. Yeah, this is all done. Save and print this report. Yeah, this is saved already. And how to print it? Just go to file, print, preview. If see, yeah, this will be printed. If you want to see just in a single page, it will be printed like this. Perfect. Close, print preview. Now another report we have to create from 37 question onwards, from all the data which shows only the fields. Let me just get one. This is over. Let me close this. Another one, create query design, and the first one is the base table for me. Now what all the fields I have to pick? Location, venue name, location first, then venue name, best fish day permit, and season permit. Season permit. Only these 5. Okay, in this order and data labels should be displayed full. Now shows only records where the location is. Here location is there. Yeah, Oxon or any part of London, and the season permit is this, or more. So here again we have to use like, or is there. So any word match in a full text, we have to go for like only. So first copy this Oxon We have to place it under location. Just if you want to see this one query to question 37. Save it. Now just I want to see the query. See, it got all the records from the base table. No condition is applied yet. Fine, the whole thing is there. In this, we want the location only something Oxon or something. Fine, so we'll take only those records by specifying the criteria. Design and location like something or like any part of London. No, 45 or more. Here under location, either Oxon or here any part of London, means it could be North London or East London, something like that. So London should be a text in that, one word in that, one term in that. So we take first double quotes and star. We can type in London, then star, then double quotes. Fine, you see this. Now let me just run and check whether it's applied properly. Under location, yes. Yeah, South London, West London, North London, all. Okay, save. Design view. Now let's go to the question paper and this season permit. Season permit is more or equal to 45. Fine, save, run. Season permit, you can see that in this column either 45 or more, all. See, 45 is there, one, then there is no less than 45 at all. Okay, save. Now question paper, this is done fully. Source data, this is the report part. Now this is saved. Just save, click on save and close this. Close all. Keep the area empty. Create. Now report wizard. Here second query we are taking. Second query, all the fields. Next. Here we have some kind of sorting. Sorts data into ascending order of location and then descending order of season permit. Ascending location. Here ascending location and descending of season permit. Next. Fits in a single page, has orientation portrait. Now this time it's portrait. It's a portrait and fits in a single page. Select. Next. Here the title for this calculation will do when we already get a report in hand. Has a label for that. Now here heading is capital season tickets. Copy this on the top of the page. This one. It will appear as a name and also on the top. Modify the report's design. Finish. This is a design view. Let me go to the data sheet layout. Yeah, just we can adjust call this, the data properly if you want. Little bit to just appear it clearly. Here we got a lot of distance. Best fish. Okay, the data, this is the data, page 1 of 1 in portrait. Yeah, now we have this one. Calculate the average season permit position below the season permit column and format it as currency. Here, save once. Sorry, go to home, a view, design view. Here under season permit, here just pull it down a little bit, and here select, this is the data, the field. Tab 1 is the column heading. So data field is, select and go to totals, average. Here you get average of season format, and we need one label over there. In this, I guess we have to paste one label from here. This is average cost. Copy and paste in this. Adjust this properly. Okay, save. Now we can see in layout view how it's appearing at the bottom. Oh, we have to just adjust this a bit. Fine. Calculation done. This is the season format. So one. And has your name, center number on the top, on the bottom of the report, candidate number at the bottom of the report. Yes, go to design view. Here they want. So here label, take a label and drag it. Name, center, then candidate number. Just can adjust it a bit. Save. Then just we can view in layout where it is appearing. Yeah, here is the one appearing here. You can just paste this. Here. So it's appearing at the bottom. Here. Put it here. Yes, or in line also. If you want in line. Okay, let's keep it like this. Okay, save. View layout. Here at the bottom. This will just pull it aside. Yeah. So if you want to see in print preview, file, print preview. Will be like this. Yeah, save and print this. Okay, done. Now another one, we have a small extract again. Produce an extract from all the data which selects. Okay, under the third query we are going to create third query. Okay, third query, this one is done. We can just close it, just to keep it empty space. Create third one, we are doing query design. Venues is the base table. Add, then close. Now what are the fields? Fast shows only the fields location, venue name, day permit. Location, venue name, day permit. Fine. Now selects only those records where the name of the venue contains the word lake or pond, just like using stars on either sides. The venue contains lake or pond. Venue name it is. Fine. Star, the double quotes, star, lake, star, then double quotes, or double quotes, star, pond, star, closing star, and double quotes. Okay, it goes like this. Now just this is a query 3Q is the question number 39. Run. See, springs, ponds, something ponds, lakes, just having lakes or ponds, all types of lakes and ponds. Okay, save. Question paper. Day permit costs 4.50 or less. Day permit less or equal to 4.50. Let me run it and see. Less. Yeah, maximum is 4.5. Perfect. Okay. The water is less than 6 feet deep. Less than 6 feet only. Water. Depth it is. In which it is there? The depth. Depth we don't have, so just take depth. And here less than 6. Now let me see how it's working. Save, run. Here, less than 6. 500, maximum 500 it is. Okay, now I should make it invisible. This is not needed. Just uncheck it. Yeah. Done. One more, last one. Sorts the data into ascending order of day permit. Day permit ascending order. This one. Design view. Day permit. Here it is. Sorting it is. Here the second one. It's ascending order. Ascending order. Small to big. Save. Run. Yeah, 3, 3.8, 4, 4.2, 4.3, 4.5, 4.5. This is ascending order. Yeah, whole thing is done. Save this data in a form which can be imported into the document that you have saved in the step. Okay, again we have to export this. Here this is 39. Select, right click, export into MS Word file and open the destination. Better. Yeah, this is the one. Select and we'll Control C. I'm pressing Control C, and we have to go to what is that? Import this data into your document as a table after the paragraph which ends starter venues include. First, I have to find out where is it in the document that we saved in the 28th step. Let me just copy this, then I will copy the table. I have to go to the document. This is the document. In this, where is find anywhere. I guess I did not copy properly. Starter without the dots. Copy. Starter venues include. Okay, over here. Okay, now let me get the table copied. This table's Control C. Here I have to paste it. Yeah, I pasted it. We can adjust that. Make sure that only the required field names and data are fully visible and that no words are split if the text is wrapped. Okay, now I have to adjust this so that everything is visible. And it has to fit in the column width. Done. Yeah. Spell check and proofread the document. Make sure that table do not overlap two columns or pages. It means the table should not split. A list or not split over two columns or pages. There are no windows or orphans. There are no blank pages. There is a single point line, a space after each paragraph. Even the table, subheadings, and database extract, that all we have to will check. Make sure all formatting is consistent throughout the document. First, we have to do the spell check. Yes, go to review, spelling. When you name no, ignore, department, ignore. Just ignore. Okay, done. And we have to check in the whether any lists or split or table is split, and we have to check even the single line spacing, right? Let me just go home and this show or hide the paragraph marketers. Click. So just make sure everywhere we have up and down one single spacing, 11 point spacing. This is how much? 11 up and down, even of the subheadings, tables. Yeah, we got here, and here also we have here. Yeah, here we don't have. See there, need one over there, and down we have. Yes. Any blank page? No, we don't have blank page. And just click back. Just can zoom in and check. Save. Yeah. Save the document using the same file name as in, then print the document. Yes. Yeah, this is end of Igcse.